Hello, everyone, and welcome to SpeedGaming 2. We have a match tonight in our Link to the Past Randomizer Invitational League. We have Gilgamesh of SaHa's Kids versus Wallcakes of Phendrana Drifters. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulties to start up, so we'll try to get everything going in a second. Wallcakes has started off by using a whole hand open, and it looks like Gilgamesh has gone south to Kakarika Village and south of Hera. Hello, Lynn. Yeah. Looks like we have a map on the island. Probably not going to pick it up unless we really are desperate for information. Wally's found like a tower, but doesn't have a Sanctuary start today. Ooh. We won't probably be at killing Agatha today. And Wally's going to south route the Kakarika, try to get some bombs out of the 50-50 bushes. Air map in the back of the tavern. Yeah, so apparently... Okay, so we found the bomb shop, and our red crystals are swamp or eastern. We did find an entrance to Hyrule Castle, sitting there at Sick Kid's house. Well, I was going to go spend 100 rupees on bombs just to go grab the item in Hera. I did not see if Gilgamesh found them or not. But that's Mimicut Cave, obviously sitting over in the Kakarika Village Camp, which everyone knows is just where you want it to be. Okay, so Gilgamesh did not go into Tower of Hera. That is a sword for Wallcakes, which is going to be really, really nice. Sword and a boomerang. That's actually a really nice package early on. Dark Cave for Gilgamesh. He did not really try to figure out what one it was, so I can't tell you. I did not hear bats, so I don't think it's the back of Old Man, but we'll find out sooner than later. Laser Bridge, Laser Eyes enters the Turtle Rock there. Not really too bad, honestly. You can get some bombs. And we got a vanilla well. And, that's what that big key was for, I'm sorry. Map to Ice Palace. A shield. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to give a shout out to, I believe it's Liquidia723 who's doing tracking tonight. Okay, that is the back of, it looks like that is the back Old Man of Wally, based on Wally's Sword Trail. Guess Gilgamesh didn't go too far up north to find that, and Gilgamesh is also finding the money for Bottle Vendor. And promptly loses 80 rupees. Wally, having a sword, is going to go take on a bit of Hyrule Castle here. Not a bad location for the Smiths up at the top of Kakariko Village today. And the other side of Turtle Rock. No fancy bomb jumps today. We know where both sides are. That is Misery Miner for over at the Bright Snitch's hut. Gilgamesh, unfortunately, this is why you Houlihan open. You don't run out of money early on. Especially money that lets you get to 300 rupees in the castle. Bakita. No. 10 arrows at the mushroom spot, not gonna go grab those. And Wallkicks wins. He has the mirror and cross keys at 8 minutes in, and he's going to start throwing himself into connectors in order to improve his efficiency. It's 3 of our Turtle Rock entrances so far. We haven't found Turtle Laser Bridge yet, but we'll see. Wally hitting for Dark Cross. Alright, do we have to do Lumberjack for something today? I got one for something today, and the answer is no. Wally's through the second room of the sewers, now to Dark Cross. Yeah, so that mirror is interesting. That mirror is locked by the Hyrule Castle small key wherever it is. So we'll have to keep an eye for that to see when it comes into logic, but Wally having it, and it could be a very long time before Gilgamesh goes for that, especially not having a sword. Just bombs today over at Lumberjack. I believe that means Ganon's either at the Fairy Drop or over at Sanctuary. Mire Shed over at the castle. Anything interesting? Just too small. Unfortunately, those are going to be less of value today. We already know that our castle, Hyrule Castle sewers, is behind the Agate line. Okay, so Ganon's at the Fairy Drop, so that's either Fairy or I think Magic Path sitting over at Sanctuary. Tree Guy sitting over there at Light World Type Cave. Hence aren't on, so no reason to go talk to him. We are playing on the 100% locations, Cross Keys flag set, and still in Soul Realm. So this is very much reminiscent of the Cross Keys tournament that just wrapped up, which Wallkicks is the champion of. So Gilgamesh, by the way, has a very hard road in front of him. Gilgamesh, not having the sword, is not going to go to bomb Aga Tower. Is going to continue on over to take a look and see what's over in the Eastern Palace region. Good, it's the wrong end of Fairy Ascension Cave. Well, I found Desert Palace, and you'll also be finding Turtle Rock. Interesting to see if Wally goes back and goes to Desert. Yeah. Spec Rock just has some arrows today. Yeah, Wally with the mirror, this makes a lot of sense. He can do a lot of overworld scouting if this pops out in the Dark World. Or this could be a way up onto the mountain. And he can rescue the old man and get a passage back to Kakariko using the back door. Smoky and the Torch, probably going to get boots. Was not orange, so likely not vanilla. It's the first skull at Smoky. Because I'm going to take him heal, he's at 3 hearts and doesn't want to get popped at by the Octorad at the bottom of the screen while heading to Flute Spot 5. You know, that's a really nice Desert Palace exit. You can't check the bomb spot, but at least you know you have access to this region otherwise. Anything in C-shaped that? Just a compass, unfortunately. Not something we really care about too much today. Yeah, unfortunately, Wally not having a Moon Pearl has to Bunny Revive in Desert Palace. So, because there are pots that he can't get out from the middle entrance. And is opting to go take a look, and Gilgamesh going to go see where that Fairy Cave is going to take him. Oh, and Wally probably really happy right now. He gets to do most of he'll orphan the pod entrance, but he'll get to do most of the pod eastern region now. Ooh. And that's actually a really valuable entrance right there, especially if Wally takes it. Unfortunately, Gilgamesh with no mirror is going to have to orphan these caves. That was Waterfall Fairy, I think was the only one of real note, but still. Let's see what our failure amounts on the ledges today. Okay. The pod. Well, useful. I don't think we found any of them yet. We have the big key. I don't expect Wally. Kind of interested to see how Wally decides to play this. Now, checking a lot of these Light World entrances right now isn't technically in logic, just because Wally doesn't have the Hyrule Castle small key yet. That is the back of Desert. And the damn... But yeah, Wally's heading over onto West Death Mountain so he can secure the old man's saving quick point. Nice potion shop. Just a little bit of money sitting over there on top of the mountain. Let's call it. Now, interestingly, we probably are. I believe that was Buckshot Cave. We're probably missing like an exit to Hyrule Castle sitting up on Death Mountain. I'd have to imagine, just because we're running out of Light World entrances otherwise. We'll see. Gilgamesh gonna go take a look at the item that's on the ledge. I think Wally has found the old man. No, he has not found the old man. He has found the Death Mountain Descent Cave on the left side. Interesting. Gilgamesh opting to walk it out of... Oh, you found the glove. I'm an idiot. So the glove was in Skullwoods. Oh wait. I was watching Wallkick's stream. Unfortunately, there's only one tracker and one comp tonight. So I'm doing my best. I believe the glove must have been a Graveyard Ledge. Not Graveyard Ledge, Skullwoods, sitting over in Gina's Cave. While knocking out some of the Dark World stuff. Yeah, so that is kind of a nasty place for Glove. Vanilla Old Man Rescue Cave. Not surprising, we were kind of running out of... We ran out of locations where it could have been. But right now, the main thing Glove will do is he'll get us that one entrance over in Ice Rock Cave area, the Wallkick's Orphan, and the Death Mountain Ascent Cave. Getting to this side of the mountain right now is currently locked by a Hyrule Castle small key of the... somewhat finding the old man cave somewhere and with a lamp or a flute. That's just restock room. I think Wallkeys is gonna go take a look and see where Hookshot Cave leads us. Fortunately, just a fairy fountain there, so it feels like our logical progression is either that side to be right now Zora or Ice Rock Cave area. Oh, well. Turns out that that is the weirdest way I've seen two people pick up the lamp at about the same time in a seed. Here's Gilgamesh taking the glove. Fortunately, the mirror is still eluding him, so he won't be able to do much in the Dark World. Wallkick, on the other hand, is going to have to walk out to, pass the hard walk out to Skullwoods unless he can find the flute, because he can't tie that in to Tricky Mire like he might want to. I guess we also have a... I don't think anybody checked Spectacle Rock, so that is one outstanding connector. Yeah, no, we were having some issues starting up the restream due to some issues earlier in the day. Fortunately, there's only 2 of us, so I haven't had a chance to reset everything because I've been calling the race. But SaHa's has 9 points, and Phendrana Drifters has 24. Looks like Wally's opting to probably take a look at some of Vo and push his way further south. Gilgamesh, on the other hand, is going to go take a look and see what our Dark Cave was. Yeah, this was the back of the old man cave. So this is in logic as a connector because of where the lamp was. Oh, that's a really nice Dark World starting the location. So our first castle tower, small key. Middle of Paradox. Now this is interesting. If the top of Paradox is in the light world, say it's K45 or Graveyard Ledge, it's Monkey House. Okay, so nothing in here is in logic. He's gonna try to pause. Ooh, he's gonna get the pause buffers. Wally is from pod. One pod small. I believe Gilgamesh is going to go check Hyrule Castle now, because I feel like that's the only thing that he really has in logic that he can push for. Missing that mirror is really costing him some time right now. Has gone into Hera. This will be his sword, which will be nice. And he's not going to be happy. He wants the Boomerang just because it can let him hit switches without having to spend bombs. And then he's going to get really mad when he discovers that it's a sword in the other chest. Yeah, so while he also finding Paradox is probably going to do the same sort of thing. And is probably having second thoughts and feeling like maybe I can see if I can cheat myself into here and see if he's any more luck than Gilgamesh did. No, he didn't, but that's funny. There's no way of getting into Paradox right now without having found yourself the Moon Pearl. Wally, on the other hand, gonna go take care of these guards and check the first few items in Aga Tower, because he has the Castle Tower small key. And then he gets to ignore Castle Tower for the rest of the seed. Just don't have the Thieves Town. Ooh. Oh no. This is so. Gilgamesh is opting to steal the Hyrule Castle small key, knowing that Pyramid is locking the back of the sewers. Fortunately, he's passing up right now because the mirror is until the cell. So this is slightly unfortunate for him. While he will be discovering soon that Paradox just leads him towards, after taking a bunch of bumps from Pokies, from Mildorms, sorry. Yeah, he's going to be in pot area. This is going to be a hard reset. He saves coming the key. The problem is right now is that he's going to have to spend a lot of time coming back here just to possibly get the mirror later on. And we know the mirror right now hard locks a dungeon. Fortunately, knowing that the mirror is locking the Hyrule Castle Small's locking mirror, it means that the Hyrule Castle Small's probably showing up. And stealing it is just going to be a time lost overall. First bottle, the Fire Rod, and ooh. Yeah. He's going to save Scum the Mirror. For Gilgamesh's sake, he better hope that he's going to better hope right now that that pot is a crystal, is a pendant. Yeah, while discovering that, I gotta save and quit down here anyway. Yeah, the Fire Rod, unfortunately, is something that you don't want to give up. The bottle, you can give up. The Fire Rod, you can't. Alright, so, one of our entrances to our castle is pushed until to the top of the castle. That is like the worst top of castle I think I've ever seen. That is wicked. You have 3 connectors, one of which is a one-way, and you can't even check the easy one. Ether for Gilgamesh. That's just wicked. Wallkicks actually has a free skull and small key from when he found it in Kakariko. I don't think he'll be doing 4 hard green mail. 4 hard green mail, Mothula, but he could. Wally's glove. Yeah, so... Yeah, so where is our progression? It's probably through Spectacle Rock at this point. Meanwhile, Wally gonna go check the top of the castle. We'll discover that there's an entrance to Hyrule Castle here. But we'll discover that y'all find Super Bunny Cave and the Brothers Connector. So, this is one of the few entrances we have left in Light World coming up for Gilgamesh that we have not seen from Wally. Wally's gonna go push himself over to check Super Bunny, and probably will go up and take a look and see and check the North Love Rock spots as well. Lion's Hut. This is our first 5-item cave. Ether for Wally. So Mario. That gives us one check in the back of in the front of Turtle Rock. And the Hyrule Castle small key, which Gilgamesh is probably not happy to see. Okay, Wally's gonna go take a trip over to the Dark World over this way. And he'll be getting his Hyrule Castle small key as well. This will actually work out a lot better for Wally, because he'll be able to get back in the castle almost immediately. And go check the sewers, and he'll have his fire rod and the mirror together. Yeah, interestingly, Mothula is the only check in the Slag set that can actually have Moon Pearl. There's a Forest Skullet small key in the Dark World. So Mothula won't actually be our logic, despite that being like one of the few things that the Fire Rod's going to get us at this moment. Yeah, Gilgamesh is going for Spectacle Rock Cave. This will be Wally's Hyrule Castle small key, which I believe he knows where exactly that's going to go very soon. Yeah, he's going to take a walk back over to Kakariko using this and immediately go get his Fire Rod. So we'll take a look and see where... Yeah, Gilgamesh has a Fire Rod in a bottle. Ooh. Of all places for Spectacle Rock to exit you out, you do not like it when it exits you out on the bridge without a mirror. Yeah. Gilgamesh is gonna go take a look and see what's in Agate Tower. It was just a map in the first chest. He's got a Fire Rod now, so this is easy. See where Gilgamesh is heading. This actually might be finally getting the mirror. will not be happy. I was gonna... So, it's gonna go for the middle Turtle Rock checks. The first check right now, Lava Chest is out of logic by... We need fall 4 small keys for that. Gilgamesh is stealing the key. This is a play. We've seen the front of Turtle Rock. This is stealing a key to save yourself walking up to the back of Lost Woods. Meanwhile, it looks like the Brothers Connector took us out to the Desert Ledge, which is... Then we found our Old Lady Connector, which takes us to Laser Bridge. This game is twisting. And Wally has found the Danny. Yeah, this is a very aggressive play where you're cutting yourself out of a check just because you don't want to walk up a few screens. Library and Bumper Cave are for Wally. Bumper Cave is just a map, so we don't really care. Agina for wall kick. And Gilgamesh remembers he doesn't have a hook shot, so he's going the long way around. This is a really deep one, bro. And there it is. It's annoying, but you can get to it. Well, he's taking the game item. That's 50 rupees. I think Wally is trying to super bunny the top of Spiral Cave so he can dash through it with his sword. You got a fairy, Wally. You got a fairy. Yeah, now unfortunately for Gilgamesh, the Hyrule Castle small key, which is locking his mirror, also is locking his fire rod, and he's probably just hoping it's locking his fire rod. But he has a moon pearl, so he's gonna go check a bunch of stuff. Let's see where the bottom spiral cave takes us. Oh, that's a very nice... Of course, it takes us to the very top of upper ledge. Which is Ice Red Cave, so Wall Cakes are never going to take this again. But this is also pretty good for Wally, because he'll drop down and be getting his Wind Pearl in short order. TR small. Meyer small. Honey, and Quake. Wally, you have 1 heart, 2 hearts. Opting to live a little dangerously here. Ooh. Did not opt to go and take a look at the front of to go back and take a look at some of the glove lock entries still left behind. The last little bit up there. It's going to take, I think, going to go figure out where the last Harvard Castle exit is. No, he can't do that. He doesn't have a... Oh, he just never walked into Hyrule Castle Main to see that it was bombs. Corrected. Dig Game is the new check for us on Gilgamesh's side. Oh, Wally just never checked the castle despite mirroring to go check the top of it, I see. Hammer! That's regular Dark World access for Gilgamesh now. Kind of pointless when you're saving quits a screen left of the southern portal, but... So for Wally, this is either going to be Hyrule Castle or Turtle Rock. We'll see which one. This is DR. First of our Ice Mouse monkeys. Yeah. The mirror is in Hyrule Castle and Zelda's Cell. Gilgamesh stole the key and has hard dwarf in that chest. This is going to be a problem for him because one of our dungeons today is mirror locked. And so far, a lot of the way up the mountain to the light world is mirror locked. Actually, he'll be able to get up there with Hookshot Cave in the village, so he won't be burned by that. But Wally forgetting that he has a fairy. Or remembering he has a fairy, I guess. Doesn't see it in that part of Turtle Rock, is going to head up for the other part of Turtle Rock instead. Walkie to Hera, wonderful. Second ice pile, small. Very good head cave though. It's Chicken Hut is basically swapped to the Dark World today. Yeah, today our runners are racing the same seed. They aren't watching each other, and we are on a 10-minute stream delay right now. Yeah, so Wall Kicks is finally is heading in, going to go get his food earlier. That has been a kind of an annoying one to get. F-Magic and Waterfall Fairy. Well, he's going to start down here and probably head over and do Stumpy and Dig Game. Find his hammer. Oh no, he's actually going to start with Paradox Cave too. That's true. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the problem that Gilgamesh has. He doesn't have the mirror. The Smiths were actually in the top of the Kakariko today, so he could have mirrored immediately, turned them in, but he's going to have to take the Smith on the tour right now. And basically hope that any of the entrances he finds aren't going to be the bottom of the Old Man Recipe Cave. This will be the guaranteed small key here for Gilgamesh, and he'll be out. At least it's a good Skullwoods layout, so he'll be able to see him quick from the back. Well, he's gonna go take a look and see what's up with Pod, and they probably dip out. Making some good use of the Boomerang for stuns. But yeah, if you're new to Randomizer Racing, please ask any questions. I'll try to get to them in chat. I'm only solo comment tonight. Oh, good! It's Ice Palace, which is unfortunate for Wall Kicks. It is a pendant, though. We know that the hammer is not in here. Well, he does have the key into Samaria, so we'll probably be able to get everything except for the big chest and cold stare in quick succession. Yeah, this is the backside of Pumpkin Cave for the back of Skullwoods, which is pretty nice. Not gonna have to care about that today. Wally not having the hammer here is going to go down here. Has to go steal the berry. We'll steal the berry small key and then move on, or may not have to ice palace bomb jump. We'll see. Oh, placed the bomb a little too low for the Staffels Knight to get to it and miss the double kill. Okay, so Wally's not going to ice palace bomb jump here. This is a really dangerous situation for Gilgamesh. I got a decent bells. This will be a dungeon that Wallkicks is very likely to skip without having a bow or a hammer. Bow and these from big. So if there's anything in here, that'll be pretty good for Gilgamesh. BT Picky, we haven't seen Ganstar yet. While he's doing the infamous second ice palace bomb jump, one to bypass the hook shot in this round. Nails it. Yeah. If it is Vanilla GT today, then we don't really care. Vanilla GT would be preferable this seed. We are playing with an entrance randomizer today. So Vanilla GT just means that nobody's going to be doing GT because we have fast cannon on. Yeah, unfortunately not a lot in Eastern Palace. Wally's going to go back up the mountain again. This will be pretty good for him. This will be checking Hookshot Cave, and we'll probably do a drop down and find... I believe we had at least Waterfall Fairy down on the bottom of the mountain. That's these now. Can't beat it, but this is a pretty quick 4 items for Wally. It's another GT small. Logically, we only need no more than like 3 GT smalls for the climb because we don't need to actually climb because we found the Hyrule small key to get us access to the sewers. Bow, which is very, very nice. That'll actually be really nice for wall kicks because his hammer is over at Big Game, and that might entice him to go over and check the pod entrance that he found, which is over at K45. And Wall Kicks is happy, extremely happy. Wall Kicks had a webcam on, he probably did a little fist bump. Getting the bow and the Eastern Palace make you back to back before ever fighting Eastern Palace. It's something that he actually enjoys a lot. Yeah, Wally's gonna go. I got a bow, I can go check pod, I can go do Stumpy, I can go do Dig Game. I don't have any other pod small keys, but there's some items here. These have small key for this up at Catfish though, which is nice. Doesn't really do us any good without the Feast on Big Key, but that's it. Yeah, unfortunately, like not having been able to get to the west side of Death Mountain to secure the old man saving point, and not having a mirror, and just not having a mirror in general, like Gilgamesh is wasting a lot of time on the overworld right now. Yeah, and Wallkex is going to go into the pod, and we'll continue over to the game after checking the next couple items. And yeah, about an hour into our race, please give our runners today Wallkex and Gilgamesh follows. They're wonderful, and they're putting on an excellent show. Please don't give me a follow, I don't stream. My last stream is probably of the original Watchdogs, that once, if you want to get any context there. And guess the trackers command isn't working, but thank you to Liquidia723 for tracking for us today. Soul tracking cross is another listener, and I'm happy that he's doing it. Here comes Wallkex hitting first hammer. Gilgamesh is going to clean up the rest of this. It'd be funny if Flippers were over here. Oh, good. Bonkrocks, which has our powder today, and the magic bab is over and lost. Thanks, Lynn. Also, you should follow Lynn. Yeah, he's a wonderful cross-key streamer. Much better than I am. May have won the tournament. But here comes Wally hitting the Belgian Outcast. The spear is like the mirror cross keys is probably the most powerful routing item that you can get in the seed. Boots can save them at the time, but they don't save a ton in the grand scheme of things. But the mirror, just in the routing and advantages that has given Wallkex is kind of amazing. Because Wallkex has covered a lot of ground that it's going to take Gilgamesh a while to get back to if he needs to. Wally's out of bombs, which is bad because that's where his glove is. It's like there's a bomb shop in Kakariko Village, I know it. And not looking for the regular shop, he's going straight for the actual bomb shop. Boy. Oh wait, no, he found the real shop. He didn't find the other bomb shop. He didn't spend 100 rupees on bombs for this. And then while he's gonna bomb open the brewery, discover that it's instead really hype cave, and then be happy that he bought those bombs. Gilgamesh was either going to make him have himself a little easier time here. If anything's on Cold Sear, this will be really interesting. Because I don't think Wally's coming back to Ice Palace for a very, very, very long time. He'll have to basically be dragged in there screaming. Yeah, he's got the cash. Lynn is right. He does have the cash, but I'd laugh if I was just going to laugh if he was going to buy the 100 rupee bombs over the 50 rupee bombs. Okay, big key to Desert Palace. So there is something camera locked. I guess Wally didn't opt to do the, no, Wally didn't do the hammer lock stuff in Ice either, so he does have 4 chicks waiting for him, so that isn't bad if he wants to come back for those. And having the mitts, Wally's just gonna go take care of this stuff now. Too big for Gilgamesh. This is Waterfall Fairy for Wally, which I believe was just a half magic. Nice to have. Wally is heading to the North Dark World, it looks like, to go take a look and see what we can find up here. The key to Skull Woods, and it's a green pendant. Yeah, so right now, the green pendant and Desert Palace Big Key. Desert Palace Big Key is really nice. We don't know if Desert Palace is a crystal or a pendant, but given that it's right next to start, I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh is going to go check that immediately. All I see Spike Cave doesn't have AQ. I still haven't seen Laser Bridge, and I still haven't seen GT. Those are our two major dungeons left outstanding. And Wally's going to go find Eastern Palace, and we'll clear this the first time through. Well, it's about an hour, and it's about time to start clearing some dungeons. It is a crystal, so Wally will have to take another dip into Ice Palace at some point, at least for the Desert Battles Big Key. This will probably also be the Skullwood's cleared now, too. And field turn. Need 4 hammer hits. Field is down in the corner, which is great. But get got our other boomerang, another crystal. That's 2 crystals down for Gilgamesh. Yeah, unfortunately, still hasn't been able to rescue the old man. 70 minutes in. Didn't follow Hookshot Cave to see that it took him up to Death Mountain. He's going to take this Fairy Ascension connector again, and we'll find Thieves now, and then I think he'll either opt to see if he wants to go down the left side of the mountain, or west side of Death Mountain, or drop down to grab the items that he knows are there. Oh, he's setting up a dart. Quick go! Thieves found the crystal. As of Eastern. Yeah, we knew Eastern was. That's one of our reds. So Swamp's also a red crystal. Yeah, we'll always have against Skullwoods now. Yeah. Gilgamesh really probably not happy to see the bow and Eastern Palace Key show up back to back after dipping Eastern the first time through. Where are you see going? And a fake flipper. Only finds the other end of Bumper Cave. It's glad he doesn't have to take that again. Well, let's see. What's Wally gonna have to do here? He's gonna fake flipper himself around to the North Dark World and check Potion Chop and Catfish. This is kind of a very tricky fake flipper to do with how fast ROM work how the ROM works, but it's a little easier on this side of the screen. I'm gonna do this in the light world to turn in them. Surprised he's doing this like he is. He's not. He's just gonna check Ice Palace entrance. Okay. Gilgamesh is heading for Eastern Palace, and oh, good, we found GT. So let's see. Skullwood's Picky was on. Cultsair. This is anything of value. The bottle. Fortunately, no. All he has a bajillion. Yeah, Tower Smokies. I'm surprised he's starting on left side, but I expect that he'll go full right now and go throughout Tari's almost after this point. Apostle Woods. At this point, the only major entrance we're missing for a dungeon is Laser Bridge entrance. So what is this alternate universe where all allies done Eastern Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh went into Eastern without the bow and Eastern Palace Big Key. Wally never even saw Eastern Palace before getting the bow and Eastern Palace Big Key. Which were also basically near consecutive checks. Also, Wally knew that it's a red crystal, so he was going to have to do it anyway. Right now, what the major concern for Gilgamesh is the mirror, and if pot's a crystal or not. He has the Desert Palace Big Key that Wall Kick's orphaned in Ice Palace, but Wall Kick can get back there. He has 4 items left at some point or another. Pod, on the other hand, is hard mirror locked, and the mirror is going to be a last location for Gilgamesh. The mirror is in Zelda's cell. So what happened was that we have a sanctuary today at Pyramid. Gilgamesh opted to do a save scum of the key, and then when discovering that it save scummed, left the cell and only the cell behind in a Hyrule Castle, went to the back, pulled his fire rod, and then has just not gone back into Hyrule Castle ever since. Mainly because, it's the cell. You know, the one thing you'd like to have before going in there is the mirror, just to get yourself out of there quickly. And unfortunately, because the mirror and the fire rod were both locked by the Hyrule Castle small key, and I think Wallkicks recognized this when he saw the mirror was there. It meant that basically the Hyrule Castle small key was going to be really early on in the seed, and he didn't have any qualms about just taking it and going, if he had any to begin with. Yeah, they both have the small key. Gilgamesh was the first one to find it. Wallkicks found it and then immediately turned around and wanted to grab this fire rod. So right now it's kind of like mirror Wallkicks and a lot of overworld routing versus Gilgamesh not having the Desert Palace Big Key. And Wally did dismount and stuff like literally over an hour ago at this point. And unfortunately, Gilgamesh won't even discover that it's the magic shop of Bahira because he can't get there. So this will be Wally heading for Catfish and Dark Potion Shop. Potion Shop is the brewery And Catfish was had the Thief sound small today, so. Yeah, now there is a connector out of here, right here, that Wally never took. It'd be interesting to see where this goes, because we've kind of hit most of our most connects. Though only Gilgamesh knows about where the bridge connector goes. I kind of imagine Walkix will probably take this up to Zora too. With the bow, he can splash lead and grab the ledge item if he really wants to. And right now, logically, I don't think Gilgamesh went and took a look and saw what the Desert Palace Big Chest was, because I think that's... This and Zora's kind of our last little bits where stuff probably could be. The ledge item's just rupees. Walkix is then going to fake flipper and take a look and see what was in the waterfall itself, though. Okay, he did check the Desert Big. Alright. This is Spiral Cave, which is going to be his graveyard ledge connector, which is unfortunate because it's Ice Ride Cave on the other side, which didn't give anything. And there's the hook shot. Yeah, that was gonna show up sooner than later. We were starting to run out of things to do that we would have needed it for. Wally, are you gonna go straight back into GT just to go do all the hookshot stuff? I mean, it's all in logic, except for the fact you don't have flippers. But it's flippers. No, Wally, this isn't gonna... probably won't work. Okay, maybe it won't, yeah. But you don't need to throw the red boomerang if you have some REM bombs. But it helps. Yeah, so the hookshot will be big for Wally. You can get back into Hookshot Cave and take a look and see what's in there. Purple chest is something we haven't seen from either running yet. Our old man Save and Quit is literally Hype Cave, but unfortunately, Gilgamesh can't even get that time, so he just still doesn't have the mirror. Now, is Wally gonna climb? Is the question. He only has to beat Moldorm 2. He doesn't actually have to go and beat anything else. I don't know. There wasn't a lot in its pod, but there wasn't a lot in pod, and we're still missing a suspicious amount of pod keys so far, Lana. The hookshot might drag him into Misery Mire, and he might get himself into GT before then. And there's the flippers. Tower here is a pendant. That's not looking good for Gilgamesh. So right now, we don't know what Mire, TR, or Pod is, and only one of those three can be a pendant. No. No. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Ice Palace today is a connector, and I didn't see which one. We did it, everyone. We finally got it. Flippers on Lake Hylia Island check. Yeah, I don't know which one. I'm guessing it's probably the dark. It must be the dark cave. Oh, that's where our 20 Rupee cave ended up today. Anyway, Wall kicks us through Land Willis too. Almost up to the first torches room. Gilgamesh is not. It's like, okay. Probably gonna go take a look at Hookshot Cave first. The mirror is locking Palace of Darkness right now. It's also locking the potion shop. Book of Medora! Wonderful. Has it locked anything else specifically? No. We don't know what the potion shop item is. There's nothing in pod, but it's got a 66% chance that it's required. Take a look and see what's in check here. Bombs. Pod small. Feathered small. And a sword. Yeah, no, one of our 3 dungeons that we don't know if it's a crystal or pendant. We don't know what our prizes for Meyer and Turtle Rock are. Well, ice ending for ice for Meyer makes sense. This will be the Neum for. This will probably this is going to give Gilgamesh the Neum. And Wally going to take a look and see what's in Missouri Meyer. It has 2 small keys. But yeah. Ollie's going to clear some density. After this, I have to imagine he makes the play over to Swamp Palace. You can follow Desert Palace over and take care of it. We don't know. We'll still be missing the small key for it. But I feel like you're probably going to want to make that. Yeah, Gilgamesh discovers the other side of Upper Gate. And the library. That's probably a Meyer play for Gilgamesh. Actually, I should say that we do actually know that Mirror does lock the flippers, though it is not a hard item lock today. It is only a soft lock, as you can fake flipper yourself to get to the place. But it is hard. They are required for flippers. Oh, I missed the fact that we had the Meyer big key. Wally had grabbed the Meyer big key somewhere, so Wally's gonna full clear this. Lead it. Well, we'll have a better understanding soon if we're down to a 50-50 or not on pod is required. So GFE basically, yeah, this is kind of an odd split. Yeah, Gilgamesh does have some dungeons on. Right now, the one thing that Gilgamesh had was kind of exploration-wise is he found the Desert Palace big key, hammer locked in Ice Palace. While he dipped Ice Palace without the hammer, but left the hammer checks, Cold Stare, and the big chest behind. So he was able to get the big key, and Skullwoods is just hanging out over in Nagina's cave, so Wally's just never bothered walking back over there to take care of it. But the major thing right now is our Hyrule Castle small key today, because we have Sanctuary at the Pyramid, is Hyrule Castle small key locked the Mirror in Zelda's cell and the Fire Rod in the sewers. So the Desert Palace big key for Wall Kicks being Monk ass, but Wall Kicks is also completely cleared out GT at this point. And there is one dungeon, pod is mirror locked. So it's gonna be Monk ass. Yeah. Also, fun fact today for your, as I know you are someone who enjoys logically interesting seeds. We finally did it. We finally got the Lake Island Locks to Flipper seed. And you needed a connector to get there to Ice Palace to get your flippers. Wally's out of arrow, so he's gonna have to do hammer shots on Viddy. Has a bajillion hearts though. That's another dungeon down. Vitreous gives him an arrow. Alright, so we got a 50-50 on if pod's required or not. Gilgamesh just also doesn't know where the East Town is because he hasn't gone up to the top Death Mountain again to go look for it. Oh wait, no, he did find it. I'm sorry. While he's going into Hookshot Cave here, gonna get a sword and some other goodies. Maybe that's Wally's 4th spot small key. So it'll be interesting. Wally could take a chance and go dip into Desert Palace and go over to Swamp Palace, or he may opt to go for Pod instead and walk himself over to the shopping mall. He's gonna pick up the purple chest. So I guess this will be a Bombo's tablet check. And then maybe check the entrance to the Desert Palace. Or beat Skullwoods and then check the entrance to the Desert Palace. Gilgamesh with Master Sword, but no cape. It's gonna do a slightly different variation of this fight. But we'll have the arrows to quick kill Diddy in phase 2. Ah, this is it. Gilgamesh is not getting his mirror. He's walking out of Hyrule Castle instead. Oh. Yeah. We're still missing mini Moldrum Cave, so there is some pretty good value left in checking entrances, even if we've seen almost all of our dungeon entrances at this point, other than Laser Bridge. And Wallcakes picks up his 3rd crystal. Still needs to go get the Desert Palace small key out of Ice Palace, but probably will find the Ice Palace key before then. Did not opt to mirror to go over and take a look at what the Desert Palace main entrance was. Interesting. Not sure if that was an oversight on his part or. Yeah, they both have the Desert Palace small key. I was talking about the Desert Palace big key. I'm sorry if I misspoke. Wally's gonna go take a look and see if he can clear up out, I guess. Has 4 or 5 small keys at this point, so you should be able to get everything except for one item. Yeah, it's a Desert Palace bait, that's a nice. At this point, something is very likely sitting pod right now, or swamp, and I don't know which. Yeah, there's no swamp swampy, which is the major thing with swamp. Tempered start for wall kicks. We are playing with 100% inventory flags, so this can't be a swampy and harmless hellway. Ice Palace has the Desert Palace big key, which wall kicks needs in order to beat land laws to complete the seed. Pilgrimage is probably getting a chuckle out of that. I think it's probably the tracker probably just accidentally. It's probably just an issue where the button was pressed one too many times. Small key to Meyer. So Ganis Tower's at Ice Palace entrance. That's where Gilgamesh is right now. Wall Kicks has already actually 100% cleared this area out. Even went up and climbed. So, the actual Ice Palace, the dungeon that has the Desert Palace big key, is over at the pod entrance, which is not a great spot. We know we did have one map today that was sitting on the library, and nobody's going to be grabbing that. Alright, so soon we still need the Thieves Town big key in the Swamp for go mode, and in a second we'll know if we're going to need to get either the Turtle Rock big key and the Ice Rod onto that list or not. Nobody's checked right side desert. I think this is Gilgamesh going in to go take a look at Swamp Pellets. Unfortunately, not a whole lot's been in pod. But it is a crystal, so we are going to need that mirror today. For all we know, we can't get to Laser Bridge because Laser Bridge is at Ganon's Tower entrance, and the Turtle Rock big key is just sitting down there. Gilgamesh is going to go check the shovel. Wally is going to hope that Hera is a crystal. He's going to find out it's a pendant. But I think he's just going to go see what he can steal from upstairs and get out of here. Come to Hair Basement. Assume this is a hobo check for Gilgamesh. Surprised he's coming from the south on it. I guess maybe he changed his mind midway out. So the kind of lake what we have left in Logic right now is right side desert. The first two checks in Swamp, the first check in Swamp Palace. And also the we do have access to the island, the Turtle Rock Bridge, but only Gilgamesh has seen that connector. I think Wally's heading for right side desert now. We don't have too many more item caves in the wild. I don't think we've seen King's Tomb, Sick Kid, Graveyard Ledge, or Checkerboard Cave. Yeah, okay, it looks like Gilgamesh wants to climb it. I guess he was a bit indecisive about that and decided to go for Robo first. It's understandable. Right now, the one skip he made is really penalizing him. Wally has a similar skip, but it's really going to be who can get around to unorphaning the stuff first. Oh, good. Well, Wally now knows Desert Palace is a crystal. Well, that's 2 swords for Wally. And so Wally's going to do this and take it out to go to a dark shopping mall and take a look and see if you can find anything in Swamp Palace. Yeah, no, I mean Zelda is dead to him. And the way that he's probably read the logic is that the Hyrule Castle small key was locking my fire rod. That's why I needed the Hyrule Castle small key. And that's an absolutely valid interpretation. The only problem is that it was also locking his mirror. While he's starting a Sanctuary, this is interesting. This might be him going back over to Ice Palace finally. I don't know why he's coming back. This is either Ice Palace or Spectacle Rock. I'm not sure why he's starting over here otherwise. Hobo. So Wally's heading back for Ice Palace now. Considering he's cleared out everything at Tease Down, Desert, Hera, and Logic, this is kind of his last logical checks right now. Well, this will be good for him. This will be his Desert Palace big key. Fortunately, it's not going to be. It'll also be his swamp. His skull would be small, big, but that didn't really do anything. Something being in the Ice Palace big chest is going to be bad for both of our runners now. This does leave the question, though, like, where is our next stop in actual logic? Because on Gilgamesh's side, the Desert Palace Mickey really didn't lead to anything. Yeah, Medora. Wall Cakes did not check that entrance, the Desert Palace entrance. Despite having an opportunity to. There's Wally's Desert Palace Big Key. Yeah. That, there is also technically the magic shop turn-in, I believe. Oh, there's the small key to Swamp. Okay. I missed Wally picking up the Ice Palace Big Key. Oh, that's in a lovely, convenient spot. So really, we're essentially just hunting Thieves on Big now for Go. Yeah, the mirror side, the Swamp being in the Ice Palace Big Chest is probably what's going to see the finish. What's that? And Gilgamesh is heading for the right-sided pod desert right now, and Wally's going to go kill Landless. Oh, okay, never mind. I've missed that. The Ice Palace Big Key is on the bow lock side of pod. You were hard required today. 2 of your dungeons are hard locked on the yard today. Yeah. So once Wally's done with this, he'll head for Swamp, and at Swamp, all we're really looking at for now is East on Big Key. And Gilgamesh is taking a very long time to save and quit screen, which is not good. He's probably having to think about what he needs to do. He's swimming out, which indicates that he might be wanting to take Hyrule Castle as a connector. Which is probably, Desert Palace as a connector, probably to go back and look into Hyrule Castle itself. Because I believe at this point he has actually finally reached the limits of what he has left. And yeah. Wall Kicks now has 6 crystals up on, he's up 6 crystals to 4. Yeah, Hyrule Castle will be the right path. And now he's probably just hoping that this is probably the Swamp Palace small key and what he thinks it's going to be, not the mirror. No, no. Oh, okay, so this will be information for him, but it's not going to be information to the Good Sword. He hasn't taken this exit. This will take him out to the Desert Ledge. But he'll also find that it's just a chain of connectors that gets him absolutely nowhere. And while he's got silvers, easy game. And Gilgamesh is probably like, here's my logic. And then Gilgamesh will come here and then realize, no, this is not my logic at all, because this is a dead end. Yeah. Gosh. And here comes the Heartbreak. It's going to start in a second. Big key to Turtle Rock! Bombos Medallion. Not what Ollie really wants to see, but... You got a double ping Wall Kicks for that, Lynn. Yeah, the our pendants are Turtle Rock, Hera, and Ice Palace. Our red crystals are Swamp Palace and Eastern Palace. And our green pendant was Ice Palace. And about 1 hour and 57 minutes later, Gilgamesh has his mirror. And is not happy to have a... Wall Kicks had an 8-minute mirror. The 2-hour mirror is not what you want to see. It is pain. While he's got bombs, he'll go back and he does not have a lot left in this game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Gilgamesh is hoping for now, but, well, he's gonna go do mirror checks. Ollie, did you leave behind left side swamp? No, you didn't. Okay. He did for a very short period of time. You know what I meant. Admittedly, walking all the way out to the right side of left side of desert to skip left side swamp is a decision. Very nice specky clipper Wally. The UU clip setup. So Ether Tablet is something we haven't seen from either runner yet. And I don't know if Gilgamesh has turned it in his mushroom or not because the magic shop is at Tower of Hera, of course. As it likes to be. He has not. Always turn in your mushroom. Especially when you have the powder. And there is an item cave up here of those hammer pegs. I'm pretty sure it was just 20 bucks. We'll probably get a drop down and take a look. And oh yeah, wonderful to see that there's a small cave on the island taunting you. Especially since you know exactly where that connector is. And that's it for wall kicks in Swamp Palace. At this point, he just has some Overworld and Tower of Hera left. Tower of Hera isn't even the logic. So I can take the Turtle Rock Big Key that he found and probably open up the big chest, check Russell Roll Room, and head down for... let's see where Laser Bridge takes us. I think Laser Bridge actually must be our Desert Palace right entrance because I don't think we have any must connects. Any more connectors, and that's our last must connect. Bombo's tablet bitch. Both tablets were bitch. Oh, good. Good. Well, we're one step closer to, I don't know, just getting our D's down Biggie on the pedestal. Yes, while he has the Turtle Rock Big Key, Advantage Tracker, it was in Swamp Palace. And Gilgamesh will be finding Palace of Darkness very shortly. And then getting annoyed. Because he only has 2 small keys. Wally doing the fanciest laser skips of all and just using that nice mirror shield. That's our last bottle, I believe. He's gonna walk out, and this should be his. No, it's actually a Meyer connector. Interesting. Yeah, time to take a poke around in Meyer. Checkerboard Cave has moved very slightly. There's knuckle bombs. SaHa, who has the flute, which means that our only way into here is via Turtle Rock, and it's the big key to Tower of Hera, and we're just gonna go pull blindfold pedestal now because sure game, sure. We're still missing Mighty Wildarm Cave, by the way. Bombos is our medallion for entry into the mire, into mire itself. It'd be funny if Misery Mire was our Spectacle Rock, the other side of Spectacle Rock we haven't seen. The Wall Kicks will eventually find his way over to the mountain. At the very least, I believe that's the Ice File's big key for Gilgamesh on his side. You know, this has been a cross KC that just has a lot of little twists. It's got to be really funny when the Feast sound big keys on the mushroom turning though. I think I'm going to switch to Wally's audio in a second just because it's he's clearly in the lead at this point. 2 hours and 10 minutes in, please give our runners a follow. Please give our tracker Liquidius M23 a follow as well. And Wall Kicks gets a second pendant. While Gilgamesh goes back into pod. Did pick up the one really critical thing here in the Feast on Big Key. Will not be able to check the Big Key chest, which is the one thing Wally has orphaned in this dungeon. Are we going to read? I hope not. I hope not to, GFE. We are getting so much use of this back connector of the old man to Kakariko the Seed. Always blind pulp head. There's a time to blind pulp head. This is probably a time to blind pulp head. But the wall is getting slit activated. And here's Hera for Wally. 3 items. I'm not lying when I say this is probably his densest set of checks left, and it's only 3. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for pet immediately, or if not, he opts to go and maybe go buy the Big Bomb, which is right next door. This seed is funny. Gilgamesh got some value out of pod. At least got the Ice Balance key, which he needs. And he'll eventually have to turn in. But now has to go do a bunch of mirror checks still. We have the bug net, so someone's happy and you know exactly who it is. Gilgamesh probably groaning that that's another check he can go do now. Wally's almost there. Wally had the Tower of Hair, small and hit check Tower of Hair, yes. It's not on the tracker, I apologize. So alright, Wally. There's our... Oh, that's where our Palace of Darkness map was, on the island, which nobody's also going to go get. Gilgamesh is desperately looking for small keys now, trying to find the small, and unfortunately for him, it's in the Ice Palace big chest, which is left behind. Wally going into Dark World because he wants to check the Cold One's big chest. Alright. Another bottle for him. That's all 4, I think, for him. At least 3. He might have left. He might have seen one and just left it behind. And is going to go walk over and check the pedestal. No. No, he read the pedestal. And the seed continues to drag on. Well, you're gonna go take a look and see what's up at the Magic Shop and check Ether Tablet. Probably will also check Turtle Rock entrance as well. Why didn't Wally just skip Pendant under the pedestal as nothing? Is he dumb? Gilgamesh is going to go and take a look and see what's on our Turtle Rock Bridge connectors, and see what's in Spiral Cave and Mimic Cave entrances. I will make a note that Allison wants me to ask Wallkicks. Oh God, it's... Well, we found Mini Moldorm Cave. This is where the T-Stump Big Key's probably going to end up being. No, just a mail upgrade. Okay, so Wallkicks needs to find himself to this particular set of entrances. We have not seen the other side of this. A Spectacle Rock, so that could be Turtle Rock. It could be Spiral Cave. It could be Pyramid Fairy. He just needs to fall down Spectacle Rock. Unfortunately, we're down to 2 places where you could find fall down Spectacle Rock that aren't boots locked. And one of them is 7 crystal locked. Here's King's Tomb. And there's the boots. Okay, so Wallcake should probably very soon figure out where exactly he needs to go, as long as he can find Spectacle Rock and drop down it. This will be Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is gonna also probably go take a look at Turtle Rock main entrance, get his boots, and then attempt to go find beat Thieves down. Ah, here's Sick Kid. Yeah, Wallcake's will check every boost check. Spectacle Rock connector that he needs to take is SaHa's hut, so it's not really great to get back to. Yeah. All of our runners have climbed GT at this point. Fun fact, we actually had the connector to Ice Palace to Waterfall to get into Ice Palace entrance to find your flippers in the Ice Palace entrance. Scenario finally show up in the tournament race. That's Graveyard Ledge. Wallcakes is almost out of entrances. The only thing he really needs to do is just check Spectacle Rock. Wallcakes needs to check Spectacle Rock so he can get to Thieves Town, to get to Thieves Town Big Key. Gilgamesh will have to go back into Ice Palace and open up the Ice Palace Big Chest. Wally. Well, we'll see if he goes back there in a second. Oh, well, he also has Spike Cave at Dark Sanctuary, so he's probably going to also check that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Time to see how long it takes Wallcakes to immediately go back and check Spectacle Rock, because I believe that is literally the only thing he can do in this seat. Other than maybe do the big bomb. Oh, there's a large small. Don't think that gave us anything. Anything was on the left side of Meyer. Oh, Wally's gonna... Okay, we're gonna go take a look and see what's in our very last chest in Palace of Darkness. I'm assuming that he's doing this because he thinks that Mini Mold Arm Cave is at the pyramid. Because this is a long way for one out of logic check. When he really should know that his next piece of logic should be the Thieves Town because he's going to last Nation End. So, while he is a champion of this mode, Alison, I know you have more experience with that than I do. Sorry. Yeah. See, now Taltar, please, lots of people like different modes. I wouldn't really call anything a meme coin flip mode. But really what you need to do is you need to, get a bunch of different meme coin flip modes together and average them all together. So that way you know who's the true champion. Anyway, you guys missed the sign-ups for the bingo tournament as well, so sorry. Yeah. Yes, the regret if I went through Spiral Cave to get to Bumper Cave, got the mirror, and then discovered it was Ice Rod Cave. Here's Wally finally, I believe, finally remembering. Hey, Spectacle Rock exists. I can go take it. Yeah. Unfortunately for Gilgamesh, he opted not to check the Turtle Rock entrance, and it does not have boots. Probably will never get boots at this rate. While he's like... Okay, where is it? Both runners have gotten rid of me all their castle tower keys. Wally technically does not last location it, and fluffs the collection rate anyway. Boots probably do cost him time, but... Wally can now finally go beat these down. Which was conveniently... I guess he started in the Dark World for the health refill. But... Oh, he couldn't... Correct, he couldn't have actually checked it because Bombos was in Swamp Palace. Good. Yeah, and Gilgamesh is gone for the second Chestaga Tower now. And if he's heading this way, he's probably heading straight for Ace Palace, and he'll find the Swamp Palace small key for his go out in a minute. Well, he remembers he does not have to get that key. And Gilgamesh is a nice palace now. Only 6 or 7 more rooms to go for him before go mode. Why is Wally still checking stuff? I don't know. Maybe he is trying to get the 20 heart dream at this point. I'm not really too sure. He thinks that the mode is a hundo Krowski's. I have real questions about that. That's Wallcakes finally collecting his 7th crystal. And there's Gilgamesh getting his Swamp Battle Smoggy. So, realistically, Gilgamesh is probably good 5-6 minutes per right now. Really managed to catch a bit up and is not going to have to do all the shenanigans that Wally got roped into doing, like beating Turtle Rock and beating almost pulling pedestal. But quick flute to 2. Ganon's over in the fairy drop. Well, he'll be done in just a minute. One more silver for wall kicks, and that'll do it. Please, everyone, give your GGs to wall kicks as he walks across the 1 by 3 tile bridge. And with a final race time of 2:31:58, he is our winner today. I think we'll try to get him in for an interview in a second. Gilgamesh, almost there, just needs to get around in beating Argus first. Wallcakes in for a second. And we're being joined by Wallcakes. GG's, Wally.
Hi, GG's.
Hello. 2.5 hours of solo commentary. Thank you. Thank you for the seat.
2.5 hours of, well, almost 2.5 hours of me not having boots or flute.
Yeah.
Welcome.
God, that seat just wanted to, like, you got it the early mirror.
Yeah,
and
I heard what happened to Gilga, so that really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, from his play, he wanted to do the save scum because Ega Tower was at sync, which makes complete sense. But sorry, sync was at pyramid. It makes complete sense, but yeah, obviously, like when he got the Hyrule Castle key, I'm pretty sure his thought was, "Oh, that gets my fire rod in logic," and not, "Oh."
Yeah, that puts your mirror that you need as well into logic.
Yeah.
Getting that mirror early was fine for me. Like, I knew it wasn't a logic, but I was still just kind of checking things. Given our starting spots this year, it's like I was okay with the mirror having the early mirror.
Yeah, it did let you save some time, like getting back to Kakariko,
Mhm.
because he didn't save the old man for that hour and a half or so.
that's
So had to walk to Kakariko the long way.
yeah.
Every time, like all your you had good connectors, but most of them were in Kak or the ferry connector over in right next to Eastern,
Right.
and it was the long side of the ferry connector at that. So, but yeah, and then kind of like the one thing that really kind of really got him was he beat Eastern Ice Palace without the Ice Palace Mickey, and
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
so
Because like everything else, I mean, obviously, not that it was ever necessary, but like the flute, the boots, the stuff to help make the seat a little bit faster mobility wise was just all behind the small.
Yeah. I did like those flippers. Did you take a second thought about those flippers when you picked them up, or
In what way?
in that they were connector locked?
Oh yeah, I did have I did smile at that. That was definitely pretty cute.
Yeah.
I almost climbed GT before the hook shot. It was very tempting.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like with where that fourth GT small ended up being, and it was like, okay, you're really just like flippers out of logic. And it's not like you were really planning on killing Aga too, so like, it's defensible if you were going to do it, but
Just beelined it right after the hook shot too. I was like, oh, there's the hook shot. And just go straight back to GT. Thank you.
yeah, go straight back to GT, clear it out, and then because you were down GT about 90 minutes in, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So.
Shoutouts to second or last locating my moon pearl, with the one thing that I didn't do prior to that would be the hook shot on Zora.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty late moon pearl for both of you. Gilgamesh opted to like skip lava chest and stalled the Poke and went straight to the front so he didn't walk through Lost Woods. But yeah, like we were getting pretty deep into the seed, and we're like, this has to be pretty bad, especially like since we knew we knew where the mirror was, and by that point the mirror had gotten into logic.
Yeah.
And so it's like, where is this thing exactly? Yeah, unfortunately, Gilgamesh, with his Goma being the Swamp Elves, Smokey missed Silvers and the second Justice Swamp.
Yep.
So, just doing spins right now. Be done in a second, I think.
I'm used to him. I'm gonna probably head out a little early.
Yeah,
I'm keeping some people from dinner, so.
Oh, well, yep. Have a good night. GG's, congratulations.
Thank you for the restream. Thank you for all that. Like, appreciate it. Tracker, restreamer,
yeah.
Tough File. Thank you so much. And yeah, GG's and GG's to Gilgamesh as well.
GG's. I think we're gonna pull up Gilgamesh in for a second. And we're joined by Gilgamesh. GG's.
Yeah, sure. GG.
Well, I mean, while he had to step out for a second, had to leave a little early, so he sends his regards. But yeah, that seed was holy cow.
Yeah, there was not a whole lot fun about that. Honestly, that was the beginning was so slow, and my thumb hurts from jamming the D-pad for 2.5 hours without boots, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable. Realistically, like, Wally had the mirror 8 minutes into the seed, and then...
Oh, I'm sure. I when I found that mirror, I was like, oh... I like, gave some consideration about just forfeiting on the spot there. But I was like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. He'll probably finish in the next 5 minutes anyway, and then a half an hour went by and he didn't, so...
Yeah, well, Well, the good thing was is that your go mode was small,
Mhm.
even if it was in kind of like a garbage location, because like Swamp Palace, I think Wally might have told you, had Bombos had Turtle Rock Big Key,
Right.
and so Bombos was locking your boots, sadly,
Yep.
and then Turtle Rock Big Key, of course, Ice Rod, Turtle Rock Big Chest,
Of course. Why not?
and so Wally goes in, pulls the Ice Rod, and you know how this is gonna go. He goes, checks the connector, and it leads into the Mire region.
Mm-hmm.
And there's SaHa with the flute in his closet.
Wonderful.
So he goes and gets everything of that, beats Trinex. Tower Hera Big Key shows up too.
Mm.
Goes beats Hera. Goes looks at pedestal. It's junk, and you know, just kept going, and then like he just never did find the other side of Spectacle Rock the first time around.
Mhm. Yeah, honestly, I wonder if maybe not finding that mirror helped me a little bit. I mean, obviously it didn't help enough, but like it did force me to check everything
Yeah,
before going back to that, which so I knew that that connector was there.
yeah. No, that definitely did help you catch up a lot of time in the end, because I think Wally probably didn't like an extra 10 minutes that you just never had to do. Period. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was just it was just like we're looking at it and we're like, we know why you did the save scum, because why wouldn't you do that save scum with Gannet's Tower locking the back? But then
Yeah, it's always a risk, and honestly, when I found the Hyrule Castle small so early, that probably should have pushed me back there, but I just didn't want to walk all the way down there.
yeah, it's you don't want to walk to the back of Hyrule Castle dungeons, especially 2 times around, especially if you don't have a mirror.
Yeah,
And
and
then
like CAC access was awful this seed because I
Yeah.
didn't find mountain access until I don't know, an hour and a half in or something like that to get the old man save and quit. So yeah.
With the way it was either you either had a mirror off of the top of the mountain, the floating island, which is what Wally did, and so he had the old man save and quit set up for a while, and
Mhm.
then it was either that or follow Hookshot Cave, and by the time you got to Hookshot Cave, like you were doing a lot of other stuff and you weren't really looking forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I mean, really, just kind of a gross seed all around.
Yeah, I mean that's Kralski sometimes. Like I don't feel like I made any egregious mistakes. I probably should have gone back to the Tyrell Castle chest earlier, but I don't
I
know.
mean,
Sometimes you just don't do things in the right order.
yeah. I mean, in wall cakes, so because Wally obviously like he did the cell and he didn't do the sewers, so when he found that it's like I can get 3 more items, I'm going to go do the 3 more items,
Right.
and then you probably thought in your head, I'm going to guess, is I've got the Hyrule Castle small key. My fire rod's in logic now. That's why I needed the Hyrule Castle small key.
That's what I was hoping was the case, yeah, but
Because unfortunately, it's like when do you roll the odds? Sometimes like when do you get 2 or 3 items locked by it instead of
Right.
just the one?
yeah.
It was just that type of seed, unfortunately.
hmm
And like all in all, like I mean, the flippers were in a gross spot.
Everything was in a gross spot. The Moon
Funny
Pearl was kind of gross. The
Yeah.
hook shot was gross. Like, when are you ever going to go to Zora? I don't know. Like, why? What you never had incentive to ever go to Zora,
No, neither you did. It wasn't logic, but neither you did.
right? Because you're what are you going to do? Like, there's
Well,
there's
Wally never made it to Zora until he went to check Catfish,
Mhm.
essentially, and
Well, yeah. Had I had Mirror, I would have done it then. But
yeah. Yeah, and you didn't have flute, so you can like get it easy. Yeah, no, it was just horrible all around. And Flippers being like Flippers being connector locked today was funny, but yeah, just all in all, like you did a you did a great job staying with this seed.
yeah. I mean, you do what you can, I guess.
Yeah, so GG's. I'm tired. I've been talking now for almost.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
blame you. I'm tired too. I was telling Wally my thumb is killing me now. Like,
Yeah. So Any other thoughts? I'm not. I didn't get a chance to ask who was the Wally, who the next matchup was, because I think this was this the first matchup or
No, this was game 2.
oh, this was game
of
2.
Kresge's week. So yeah, we're all done. I was hoping to pick up another win for our team before next week because we are in relegation range. But it's basically going to come down to how our matches go next week because we are facing the other team that's in the bottom.
You're facing. Oh yeah, SaHa's gets versus leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
You got a 2-game lead on them.
Well, for now, they still have one more cross keys to play this week.
Okay.
So
yeah. Congratulations. I think we're gonna try to send everyone home now.
yeah.
Thank you.
Go to bed, everybody.
Thank you, Wallcakes. Thank you, Liquidius, for tracking tonight. Solo tracking cross keys, not an easy thing. So have a good night, everyone.
Yep. You too.